we're not working tomorrow, okay? So don't be here tomorrow. Hang on a second. I got a parking space to steal. Ugh. Sorry about this, gang. Come on, move. So I saw a blurb pop up on my phone, something about the Savages animations coming out. Somebody's about to get cut off. Okay, all right. And apparently this will be in March. Great, somebody I think just remote started their car. It's like, dude, you had your lights on. Get out of there. Not. Sorry about this once again, because of the infinite wisdom of our grand, corporation. We've got one shift who's still here and will be here for another, like, how many minutes? And the other shift is now coming in, which means you've got a pool of sharks heading for one bloody fish. Thought for sure this guy was moving. And I hate it when they do that crap. Because you never know, if they're going to get the hell out of there or not. So, can someone confirm that for me? Look it up in the comment box. I just saw it pop up on my phone just before I went to bed. Oh, took me a while to fall asleep, but I slept like a rock. I can't complain. Especially given the fact I have to use a CPAP machine. Oh, man, that's no fun at all. You try going to sleep looking like you're about to go out in the Mig Alley and shoot down some MiGs. Because you've got a face mask on. Well, I don't get the whole face mask, just my nose and my, well, actually, no, it's just my nose. So, yeah, we knew RTD was working on another show. That's no biggie. But the thing is, I thought he wanted to avoid burning out. Come on, at one point in his tenure, they were running Doctor Who, Torchwood, and the Sarah Jane Adventures at the same time. And it's like, of course the poor guy burned out. You try running 3 shows at once. But he did have Julie Gardner with him, and, sorry, my heat is extremely good, so therefore I was sweating a bit. That and the people on planet Baldus were experiencing global warming from my hat on my head. Okay, okay, so this guy's gonna move. It's just a matter of when. I love it when these guys come out here. Either they'll set their cars to remote start. Even when I had cars with a remote start, I can't do that. I'm too paranoid. Well, RTD has time. He's got time to start another show while he's waiting for the word from, Disney. Notice he said recommissioned. Not, and what he was talking about is the Disney thing. So now I'm sitting here with my ass hanging out because this guy had his lights on. I thought he was moving. Ugh. I actually saw a lady park. There's people parked in that spot. You can't tell me that there's been another Purple Heart person who got theirs in Vietnam that's working here that I don't know of. All right, hang on. The lights are on again. Get out. Get out! Come on, move the car. Your lights just came on, which means you're in there. The engine's been running for a few minutes. That's right. Back the fuck out and get out of there. Oh, I just lost my YouTube monetization. There he goes finally. Come on, hurry. Move! Because there's a car coming and I got to cut him off otherwise. I don't believe this. I think I'm going to get a space without killing people. Oh no, I use that evil word. You're not supposed to use kill on YouTube anymore because, I'm not kidding, I saw a news blurb the other day in which the words, they weren't even dirty words. And yes, I just got the spot. Everybody, go smack that like button because I just got me a spot. Ha ha. Well, no, I've been here. It's just I've been sitting here waiting for a space to open up. And one just did. Ha ha! I feel mighty. I will now stand at the top of the sun god pyramid, and naked women will be throwing little pickles at me. There's a Real Genius moment. Anybody remember the movie Real Genius? Okay, now you know where I got that from. So supposedly, yeah, I saw something about the Savages animations coming out in March, and it's... No, the thing is, they come out here, they start their cars, right? Now, one of the things that you should know by the time you're like 50, actually you should know this before you're even 20. Sitting there, letting your car run to warm it up is not recommended procedure, because all your oil and all that is going to be sitting in the bottom or whatever of the car anyway. The one thing they tell you is you start the engine and you start moving, because the sooner you start moving, the sooner your car is going to warm up, and it's going to be better, in the long run. But just starting there and sitting there and letting it run, to warm up, is not a good idea. I learned this decades ago. But no, you got people out here who will sit there for like 10, 15 minutes until they get the slight, breeze of hot air, then they'll finally leave. And I'm like, it would have came a lot sooner if you were driving. Ugh. I know, people are like, I can't stand this crap. Get this fat bald man off my screen. It's called smack that like button, baby. You know you want it. Oh God, that was creepy even for me. You know you're going to subscribe. Oh yes. Or otherwise the planet Baldus will invade your house. You don't want to meet them in person. They're weird things living there. Okay, so, yay, I got my space. I was contemplating just saying screw it and driving over to the middle parking lot, but sometimes you got to be a bit patient. My God, even our signs are still frozen. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I got up yesterday. I took one look at my driveway. My driveway was a solid sheet of ice, and the road didn't look much better. And we already, we already had like a level 2 ice warning, and I'm like, well, I got like 3 days left till June. I'm like, screw this, And Lady G's like, if you want to call off today, I don't blame you. And I'm like, I don't have to drive in it. I'm not going to. What gets me is this. Even back in the days when I went to boot camp, and please don't be too impressed, I was in Sea Cadets. But even at boot camp, for the entire camp, not just us, they had heat conditions. They had weather conditions. Or if it got above a certain temperature or below a certain temperature. Okay? And once it got the heat condition something, all we did, we sat in the barracks. You had to drink water at least once every half hour. You basically were in your underwear and a t-shirt, and that was all you did, basically. You stayed on your rack. You got up every half hour. I think we hit heat condition 3, and that was like, you don't want to know how hot it was on Great Lakes that day. I know, I joined Sea Cadets. I got to go to Illinois twice. My first trip was to Great Lakes, where we had 2-week boot camp, and then I went to 2 weeks of airman training in Glenville, Illinois, which was like, basically, you could fart that distance to Great Lakes. So, I know, I'll still never forget my drill instructor. Yeah, Petty Officer First Class Assumption. He was from the Philippines. That guy was a firecracker and a half. But no, the Navy life wasn't for me. Plus, I found out later I couldn't have joined anyway. I don't only have flat feet. An arch, what's that? It's like I ain't got one of those. But okay, so as far as Doctor Who goes, we're still in limbo. We're still waiting, for Series 2 air date. And that means we're still waiting to hear a decision from Disney Plus. And as I said, Disney Plus is in a mess. Even though, Disney pulled down, I think, a few $1 billion last year, they still took some major hits. Not to mention Steamboat or whatever's coming out. Yet another, horror parody of a critter that's gone into public domain. And I'm shocked Disney didn't pull another one out of their ass. And because a lot of the reasons a lot of things have not gone into public domain is because these big corporations have been doing every dirty little trick they could to keep the date and the year going backward to keep their copyrights intact. I think it's now like for you to use a song on YouTube, it's got to be 70-something years after the artist died or something. It's like ridiculous. Well, I think it's this would technically be series 15 now, right? Or what series would be on? You see, they renumber everything and it screws me up. Just like it really ticked me off to hear in America, we don't get the DVD box sets or Blu-rays the same way you do. We get Tom Baker season 1. I'm like, John Pertwee season 1 and all that. I'm like, guys, no. No. Like I just yawned and I slept like really good. But hey, I get in there, I kill 9 hours, and I'm out of here for the weekend. Now next weekend, next Saturday the 22nd has been scheduled. I'll try to give you another reminder of that because unless something changes, we will be here next Saturday. The 22nd. Because we're going back on the grind. I'm not kidding. It's like all we need is some ocean and some crabs, and we're going full on, deadliest catch here. It's like, at least it's not as bad as I was doing 5-10 when I was, back at the other plant. I was doing 5 10-hour days and an 8-hour Saturday. Ugh. So parking in my ready position paid off today. Well, folks, it's getting on a bit. I got to get up and start sliding towards the door. So, sorry, I was catching up with the comment box there. Yeah, once again, as you saw yesterday, Oregod Teacot is doing quite well. So take care. Be kind, be calm, be safe. Enjoy your weekends. If something pops up over the weekend, we'll pop up. We'll have an update, but otherwise, I'll probably be playing Fallout 76 and doing a lot of other dumb stuff that I shouldn't be doing. So take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekends.